Now, the Constitutional Court in Burundi has just approved the president's controversial bid for a third term in office. It comes just after one of the top judges on that court fled the country, reportedly to avoid being strong-armed into approving the move. Controversy over the bid has provoked major protests in Burundi that have left at least 13 dead in a week. For more now on the situation there, let's bring in our correspondent Duncan Woodside. Duncan, you're in a southern suburb of the capital. First of all, tell us a bit more about what's been happening there today.
That's right. I'm currently in the suburb of Musaga, where people have been gathering to protest against the decision of the Constitutional Court to allow President Pierre Nkurunziza to run for a third term in office. There's probably around 500 to 600 people gathered. That was the case about 20 minutes ago. They're about 200 to 300 meters behind me here. It was always expected that the Constitutional Court would vote in favor of the status quo because, as civil society have said, it's packed generally with loyalists to the president. But we do have this development, of course, where the vice president of that court has fled the country, saying that he could not live with his conscience if he yielded to alleged pressure from ruling party heavyweights to vote in favor of the third term. So it's a somewhat Pyrrhic victory, really, for the ruling party here. And it could well be that we see further protests as the day goes on, and they may well get violent again. Obviously, yesterday there were significant confrontations, particularly here in Musaga, and protesters once again killed in confrontations with the police, although the police also sustained injuries, with a number injured by a grenade that was thrown.
Duncan, at this point, does the president, who is going for this controversial third term in office, have any real support there left?
Well, certainly here in the capital, he doesn't appear to have much support. There's three major suburbs where people are protesting. Aside from Musaga, there's also Cibitoke in the north of the city and also around the university. And there are roadblocks set up every 50 meters close to the university. So the atmosphere is tense here in the capital. Outside the capital, our French correspondent visited the second city, or what has been the second city until recently. That's Gitega. And he found very little support there for the president as well, and also on the road between the two cities. But at the same time, President Pierre Nkurunziza is believed to, or does actually, retain significant support in his home province, that's Ngozi, where big patronage networks exist, and they very much back him there. Elsewhere in the country, we're not really sure at this stage because we haven't been able to travel, or we haven't had the time to travel to other areas.
All right, Duncan, thank you for that. Duncan Woodside there reporting for you from Burundi.